What is good, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today I'm going to be seeing if it's easier to get a backhand turnover further or a hyzer flip further. Now, I am more routine to the hyzer flip, which means I might be able to just genuinely have a better feel for the hyzer flip and get it to go further. But we're going to see which one hits 400 feet the easiest. I've had this ongoing battle with my buddy Kevin, who throws his distance shots on Annie flat or on a little bit of Annie and gets the flex out of them, while I'll throw mine on hyzer flips to get my max distance. And he swears that this is not the best way to get my distance, but to be honest, this is what works for me. So I'm gonna be throwing 5 hyzer flips, 3 Hades, 1 in Big Z, the other 2 in ESP. I have a very beat-in Halo Wraith that I throw all the time, and then I also have a Halo Turn. And 5 backhand turnover discs, which these are a bit more stable so that I can start them on Annie and they can work out to get the full flight out of. I have 2 nukes that I can put on a bit of Anheuser and they should pan out very nicely. I have a Garrett Girthy Halo Wraith and a regular stock run Halo Wraith. And then I have a Halo Shrike, which this one will probably come out a bit flatter and hopefully just kind of push the turn. The other ones I'm gonna actually have to put out on some Anheuser to get the biggest distance out of them. I do have a rangefinder that I'll be using. I won't be using U-Disc because you never know if U-Disc is accurate or not. I'm gonna start out with the hyzer flip discs. This Craft Z Hades. They should be close to 400, but I don't know if anything hit 400 because usually on the side of that hill is 400. But I did push a little bit back here, so we can only hope. All right, guys. Trusty rangefinder here. The Big Z Hades went 410 feet. Furthest one out of the group. I shanked the Halo Turn. I had the Halo Wraith at about 391, and then I had my ESP Hades, the other one, at 380. Pretty much hit all 10, but unfortunately they all got worse because I threw the Z Hades first. But that's okay. 410's pretty good. The thing about hyzer flips, it's all about that angle and how understable that disc is. So a lot of my Hades I have figured out on the angle, something just about like this, nothing too steep because I need it to flip up and I need it to ride a bit right to get the maximum distance. Although when you have tailwinds, hyzer flips are pretty hard to master or hard to throw because the tailwind's gonna make that disc a bit more stable, meaning you have to go even a click more understable to actually get it to flip up to flat. When you have a wind that's coming left to right and you get the disc all the way turned over, hyzer flip discs are understable, so they just kind of want to keep on riding the wind, which is good for some distance, but if you need it to come back, if that disc doesn't have enough stability, it's not going to really be able to fight that wind to fade out. Just wanted to throw a little bit of how the hyzer flip works in there. I know I've done a full video on it. If you want to check that out, I will leave one of those little cards up at the top. But 410 is the distance to beat. I left the disc down there just so I know exactly where it is. Throwing in the same exact spot, everything's the same, just a bit more stable of discs. The thing about the turnover is that I don't really practice it all that much, but I know you need more overstable discs because I want to actually start the disc out on Anheuser. So instead of throwing on hyzer, I'm starting to throw on Anheuser now, letting that disc kind of work to the right immediately, getting a full pan, and then being able to come out, and that S-turn kind of adds that extra forward distance. I know what Kevin's gonna say is if none of these work, I either suck, which he's partially right, and that I didn't pick the right disc to throw on this shot. So of course all this comes in practice. This is just kind of a fun video for me to do and try out these different shots. I think I got that one a bit too high for it to actually get the maximum distance. That's the thing about the turnover, especially for max distance shots, is you need that nose angle down. If it's up and the disc is up in the air too much, it's just gonna die, gonna come right back down. So nose angle down on a good Annie angle that pushes forward. potential. Go, go. Rangefind them, see where they are. I think my Hyzer flips won today. I did not throw those very well. All right, guys, my furthest turnover backhand shot, flex shot, was actually what I imagined. I thought this was gonna be the perfect disc. The Halo Shrike, but it went 383 feet. 380, let's just call it 380. And then next up was actually really close to it, just about 377, 375, something like that. And it was this Page Pierce nuke, which personally I thought the Wraiths were gonna do a little bit better for me, but I just kind of threw them a bit off and give them the right angle. All in all though, that is kind of my Hyzer flips versus turnover challenge, I guess you can say. 410 on the Hyzer flip, my bread and butter, what I always throw for distance, and then about 380 on the backhand turnover shot. Now obviously this is all just kind of by player, to be honest. I've been throwing Hyzer flips longer, so I figured that's what was going to go furthest. But on the off chance I had some surprise with the backhand flex shot, who knows? I was honestly going to be surprised if one of these went further than my Hyzer flip. But of course, Kevin could come out here, throw some more stable shots than me on Annie, and throw them 450. So what do you guys think? In the long run, is it going to be turnovers that go further or Hyzer flips, or does it matter? Are they about the same? Just depends who's throwing them. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for all the support. We hit 1,500 subscribers, pretty insane. So thank you guys for subscribing. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe on this video, and go follow Chasing Chains _ on Instagram, where I post there daily, and we will see you in the next one.